Let me ask you something. Who are you in your own mind? Do you see yourself as the best? As someone unbeatable? Capable of achieving anything you want? Or do you hide behind insecurity, worried about what others think of you? Because let me tell you something. What you believe about yourself is what defines your life. And if you don't believe you're the best, no one else will believe it for you. In my mind, I'm always the best. And do you know why? Because I decided to be. It doesn't matter what others say. It doesn't matter what others think. Their opinion doesn't pay my bills, doesn't build my future, doesn't define who I am. The only opinion that matters is mine. And in my mind, I've already won. I am the best. I am the one no one can stop. Do you know what the problem is with most men? They let the world dictate who they are. They look to others for validation, as if they need permission to believe in themselves. They bow to criticism, hide behind excuses, and diminish themselves because they're afraid of seeming arrogant. But let me tell you something. True self-confidence isn't arrogance. It's recognizing your own value. It's knowing you're capable, no matter what others say. Do you want to know why self-confidence is powerful? Because it's what makes you step into the arena, even when everyone is against you. It's what keeps you steady when the world tries to knock you down. It's what makes you keep fighting, even when no one believes in you. If you don't believe you can win, you've already lost. And do you know what's worse? The world treats you exactly how you treat yourself. If you act defeated, you'll be treated as defeated. If you see yourself as the best, you'll be treated as the best. Oh, but what if others criticize me? So what? Let them talk. Their opinion doesn't change who you are. What matters is what's in your mind. And in your mind, you must be the best. Always. Because if you don't believe that, no one else will. The world reflects what you believe about yourself. If you walk with your head down, full of doubt, that's how others will see you. But if you walk with confidence, knowing you were born to win, the world will have no choice but to recognize that. Self-confidence isn't about feeling good all the time. It's about knowing that, even on your worst days, you're still capable. It's about understanding that your value doesn't depend on external approval. It depends on you, on what you do, on what you believe. And let me warn you, if you're waiting for someone to give you permission to be great, you'll be waiting forever. The only person who can do that is you. So, what are you waiting for? Start acting like the best. Start thinking like the best, because the world belongs to those who have the courage to believe in themselves, even when no one else does. Do you want to know the secret to success? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not who you know. It's dedication. Daily, uninterrupted, and excuse-free dedication. If you're not giving 100% of yourself in everything you do, you'll never ever reach the level you want. And let me tell you, the world has no space for those who do things halfway. Either you commit fully, or you don't stand a chance. Effort isn't something you do occasionally. Effort is what you do every day, without fail. It's what separates ordinary men from extraordinary ones. It's the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. Because success isn't built in a day or in one big moment of inspiration. It's built in small steps, repeated tirelessly, day after day, even when no one is watching, even when no one is applauding. Do you know the biggest mistake people make? They work hard for a while, then stop. They think they can rest because they've done enough. But let me tell you something. Enough is never enough. Success always demands more from you. Always more. When you think you're doing well, that's when you need to push even harder. Because while you relax, someone else is working to surpass you. Oh, but I'm tired. So what? Do you think tiredness is a valid excuse? Do you think the men who reached the top never felt tired, pain, or doubt? Of course they did. The difference is they kept going. They understood that dedication means continuing even when you don't want to, even when everything inside you is screaming to stop. That's what separates the weak from the winners, the ability to keep going, no matter what. Without total dedication, you're just dreaming. And dreams without action are illusions. If you want to turn your dreams into reality, you need to dedicate yourself body and soul. Trying isn't enough. Doing the basics isn't enough. You need to give it your all, every day, because that's what success demands. It doesn't accept anything less than your best. It doesn't wait. It doesn't forgive laziness, distractions, or excuses. But what if I fail? Failure is part of the process. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's the path to success. Every mistake, every fall is a lesson that brings you closer to your goal. But you only learn, only grow, only overcome if you keep trying. Dedication doesn't mean being perfect. It means never giving up. It means showing up every day and doing the work, even when it's hard, even when no one believes in you. So tell me, are you giving 100%? Do your actions reflect the level of success you say you want? Because if you're not giving it your all, you're not ready for what you desire. Success isn't something you find. It's something you earn with continuous effort, sacrifice, and the decision to never stop until you reach where you want to be. You'll have to make sacrifices. Without sacrifice, you gain nothing. Absolutely nothing. Every great goal, every meaningful achievement requires a price, and that price is paid with sacrifices. Do you want to know why most people never achieve success? Because they want everything: comfort, distractions, fun, and still expect to reach the top. But let me warn you, that's not how it works. If you're not willing to sacrifice the small things today, you'll never conquer the big things tomorrow. Do you know what separates winners from losers? What you're willing to give up. While most people waste hours on social media, binge-watching series, or seeking meaningless validation, the man who understands the value of sacrifice is working. He's training while others rest. He's studying while others get distracted. He's investing time in what matters while others waste time on what doesn't. Sacrifice means giving up immediate pleasure to secure future rewards. It means saying no to the party, to the game night, to extra sleep. It's about putting your priorities above your momentary desires. Because while others are busy having fun now, you're planting seeds for a harvest they'll never have. Oh, but I need to relax. Relax? Do you think great conquerors relaxed while building their empires? No, they were sacrificing. They were working, training, planning, fighting. Relaxation is for those who've already made it. And if you're not at the top yet, you don't have that luxury. The sacrifice you make today is what will guarantee your comfort tomorrow. And do you know what the biggest enemy of sacrifice is? Distractions. The time you spend scrolling through Instagram, watching meaningless videos, or wasting hours on conversations that lead nowhere. Every minute spent on those distractions is a minute stolen from your dream. And the truth is, in the end, you won't remember the hours you wasted in front of a screen, but you'll regret what you didn't achieve because of them. Sacrifice hurts. Of course it does. It hurts to say no to the things you want to do now. It hurts to see others enjoying themselves while you're working in silence. But let me remind you, the pain of sacrifice is temporary, but regret is eternal. Would you rather suffer a little now to achieve what you want, or live with the weight of knowing you never gave your best? Do you want to achieve something great? Then start making tough choices. Wake up earlier. Train harder. Study when you're tired. Work when everyone else has stopped. Stop seeking distractions that pull you away from your goal. Every choice you make is either building or destroying the future you want. So, what are you choosing now? Sacrifice isn't something you do once. It's something you do every day. It's giving up what's easy, what's comfortable, to get closer to what's meaningful. It's understanding that every no you say to distractions is a yes to your dreams. And in the end, that's what matters. Not what you had to give up, but what you achieved because you had the courage to sacrifice. On my gravestone, I want it to say, I gave it my all, I lived intensely. Not because I want others to see me as great, but because that's what I strive for every day. To be the best, to leave an impact that no one can erase. But let me warn you, building that kind of legacy isn't for the weak. It's not for those who seek shortcuts or live distracted. It's for those who have true ambition, who understand that leaving a legacy requires sacrifice, dedication, and relentless vision. If you want to be remembered as number one, you need to act like number one every single day. And that means giving up everything that doesn't contribute to your greatness. While others waste time on empty conversations, endless hours on social media, or entertainment that leads nowhere, you need to be building, working, sacrificing. Because every minute you waste is an opportunity you hand over to someone more determined. Legacy isn't something you're given. It's something you earn. And that achievement comes from daily effort, tireless work, and constant sacrifice. Do you want to be the best? Then be willing to give up what doesn't matter. Say no to distractions. Say no to shortcuts. Because legacy isn't built with ease. It's forged in discomfort, discipline, and the unshakable ambition to be more. Lasting ambition means you're not running a short race. You're in a marathon. And do you know what that means? That immediate rewards don't interest you. That the little distractions of day-to-day life, the party, the hours of mindless entertainment, the excuses, have no place in your life. Because what you want is bigger, what you want is eternal. You want your name to be remembered when it's all over, and that requires absolute focus. Oh, but I need balance. No, you don't. Balance is for those who are satisfied with less. Those who aim to leave a legacy know that balance is a luxury you earn later, once you've achieved everything you sought. Now is the time to work. Now is the time to sacrifice. Now is the time to dedicate yourself completely, because time is ticking and the world waits for no one. If you want your gravestone to say number 1, you need to live every day as number 1. You need to make tough decisions, say no to what's easy, to what's comfortable, to what doesn't add value to your goal. You need to be obsessed with the idea of improving, growing, and conquering. Because legacy isn't for those who live on autopilot, it's for those who live with purpose, with passion, and with an insatiable ambition to be the best. Every sacrifice you make today is a brick in the legacy you're building. Every distraction you eliminate is another step closer to your greatness. And do you know what's incredible? When you finally achieve what you're striving for, when you leave your mark on the world, all the effort, all the pain, all the sacrifices will be worth it. Because while others fade into mediocrity, you'll be remembered. Your name will be spoken. Your story will be told. So tell me, what do you want written on your gravestone? Do you want to be remembered as someone who tried but gave up? As someone who got carried away by distractions, who never sacrificed enough? Or do you want to be remembered as number 1? As someone who lived to conquer, who left an impact that will never be forgotten? The choice is yours. But let me warn you, time doesn't stop. And every decision you make today is either building or destroying the legacy you want to leave. Rise up, live for what matters, sacrifice what's irrelevant, work for what's eternal. Because in the end, it's not just about living, it's about being remembered. And the best, those who had the courage to aim for number 1, are never forgotten.